The AVIC-Z130BT has a great AM/FM tuner with iTunes tagging and RDS. Let's take a look.
The AVIC-Z130BT features a built-in HD radio tuner. Now the HD radio tuner has 18 FM presets and 6 AM presets. Here we have FM number 1 with 6 radio station presets. If I touch the source button again, I get FM number 2 with 6 more radio station presets. Then I get FM 3 with 6 more radio station presets. Now if I touch that FM button again, I get my AM selection with 6 radio station presets. Touch that button one more time, and I am back to my original FM number 1 with 6 radio station presets. You create a radio station preset by tuning to the radio station that you want, and we'll use the seek function here. We'll tune in a radio station, and now I'm going to touch the frequency. That opens up the preset screen. Now I'm going to lock 93.1 into my preset number 1. So just press and hold that for a couple of seconds till it beeps, and now 93.1 is locked into preset number 1. HD radio allows radio station broadcasters to put multiple stations inside one frequency. So for example, I have 93.1 on my dial right now, but you see it says 1 of 3. This is HD station number 1 in 93.1. If I advance one notch, I get 2 of 3. This is their subcarrier HD number 2. Touch that same button again, and I get number 3 of 3. So 3 different radio stations, all buried inside 93.1. Keep in mind that you can create radio station presets from each of these multicasts by using that same method. Touch the frequency and pick a preset, press and hold it for a few seconds, and you have 93.1-3 set as radio station preset number 3. HD radio stations will often broadcast information like artist name or song title. You can see the information being broadcast by touching the DISP button. If you have an iPod or an iPhone attached to your AVIC-Z130BT, and when you're listening to HD radio, if you like the song you're listening to, look for the tag button on the screen. If you like that song, touch tag. Now, the next time you go back and plug your iPod or your iPhone into your computer, iTunes will remind you that you liked that song last time you were in your car and would you like to buy it. HD radios offer 2 different seek modes. We can seek only HD stations, or we can touch the button and seek all radio stations, including analog and digital stations. Now we'll take a look at the settings menu and see some other tuner features, including BSM, or Best Stations Memory. When I touch BSM and I start the process, the HD radio tuner will scan all of the available FM radio stations and lock the 6 strongest signals it's receiving right now into your radio presets. If the process is done, if I go back, you'll see that I have 6 strong radio stations in my presets. We saw how to change the seek function between all and only HD radio stations from the main screen. You can do it as well under the function menu, seek between HD and all radio stations. Beside that is our local setting. With local turned on, we have our choice of 4 different local levels of seek. Local level number 1 will give us almost every radio station on the dial. Local level number 2 will filter out some of the very weakest radio stations. Local level number 3, and we'll begin to get only strong radio stations. And on local level number 4, we're only going to get the strongest radio stations on the dial. Let's go back. The last item in the function menu is blending. Right now we're set to digital and analog automatic blending. That means when a HD radio station becomes weak, it'll automatically switch to the analog version of that broadcast, and when the HD radio station becomes strong again, it'll automatically blend back to the digital broadcast. If you don't like the way that works, you can press the button and switch to analog signals only.